Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to talk about everything you need to know about the IELTS exam fee in 119 countries. Ever wondered about the golden ticket that, just like in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, can open the door for you to your dreams? It could be the dream of living, studying or working in an English-speaking country. If that's the case, then we need to talk about the IELTS exam. Maybe you've already set your sights on it and you envision yourself having coffee in a quaint European cafe or landing that nice job down under. Then you absolutely need to know about the IELTS exam fee. This is not an easy terrain to navigate, so I'm here to help as someone who's been teaching IELTS and briefly been an IELTS examiner, and I've done this since 2015. Whether you're a budget-conscious explorer or just curious about the financial side of language proficiency, I'm going to give you the information that you need. But first, let's talk about the IELTS exam. What is it? Well, it's an English proficiency test designed by the British Council. You'll be happy to know that it's gladly accepted by universities, employers, immigration authorities everywhere. And even the official IELTS website says that IELTS is the world's most trusted English test. This is something that I happen to agree with. The tricky to pronounce name, in case you're wondering, it is pronounced IELTS, stands for International English Language Testing System, and it measures your English language skills. More specifically, what we call receptive skills, and that's listening and reading, and then productive skills, which would be speaking and writing. Your IELTS result can fall anywhere on a scale of 0, alas that's possible, to 9, fortunately that's possible too, and half bands are awarded as well, meaning you can get, for example, band 6, 6.5, 7, 7.5, etc. Though the offer has diversified to now include IELTS UKVI, so that's the exam for UK visas and immigration, and then also IELTS Life Skills, the exam still comes in two main flavors, which I'll talk about now. So first we have IELTS Academic, which is the gourmet experience, as I call it. This is like indulging in a gourmet meal. It's for those aspiring to pursue higher education or professional registration in an English-speaking environment. Just as a gourmet dish is meticulously crafted for discerning palates, IELTS Academic will challenge you with complex language tasks, academic writing and analytical reading. Then we have IELTS General Training, the comfort food. So why is it likened to a comforting home-cooked meal? Because it's the go-to option for individuals seeking migration opportunities or non-academic training in English-speaking countries. Much like comfort food, IELTS General Training is familiar, practical, and caters to everyday communication needs. So it's the linguistic equivalent of a warm bowl of soup on a rainy day, if you wish. While both versions of the test assess your English skills and provide an accurate result, I would recommend that you take IELTS Academic because it's so much more valuable than IELTS General Training. And this leads me to the question, how can you prepare for IELTS? In my personal experience, nothing can replace good preparation if you want to get a good score. Trust me, walking into the examination room brimming with confidence and having zero preparation is not a good idea. That's because IELTS has very specific requirements and expectations that you need to meet. So no matter how linguistically capable you already are, do train for IELTS before you pay to take it. That's the problem, paying quite a lot of money to take a test, so you should prepare. What are the options then? Well, you can use previous test papers that Cambridge provides. They also include sample answers, and those are very valuable in terms of, again, knowing what examiners expect for a good score. Mind you, Cambridge books do tend to be quite expensive. Option 2 is to take an intensive course like the one that British Council itself offers, for example around 10 sessions over 1 month. But if you're the kind of person who likes studying at your own pace at 3 a.m. or 4 p.m. with the help of a teacher, but not the kind that nags you about anything you haven't been able to do for valid reasons, then I think an online course is for you. And I'm going to shamelessly advertise mine now. It's available on Udemy, so I'll include the link in the video description below. It's often discounted, so it becomes a bargain really. And I think the reviews speak for themselves if you check them out. What I can assure you of is that this course will give you everything you need to succeed in IELTS academic. So if you want to, you can purchase it. Whatever you choose, however, I would say preparation is key given the high cost of the exam. But what is the cost? So you would be paying an amount of money for taking the listening, reading and writing tests in an examination room with other candidates, and the speaking test individually with one examiner in the room. The speaking test, mind you, can happen on the same day or 7 days before or after the other exam components. Your IELTS results will then be shared within 13 days of the exam date if you've taken the paper version of the test, and within 5 days if you've gone for the computer one. So it doesn't take weeks to find out how you did. You'll also get an IELTS certificate, yoo-hoo, but it's only valid for 2 years. Let's talk numbers now, and some good news first. Whether you take the paper-based exam or the computer-delivered one, the cost is the same. So you don't need to worry about paying extra if you can't conceive of taking the test on paper, as you'd rather rely on your mad typing skills, or vice versa. Now onto the tricky bit. IELTS exam fees do vary globally. So what I've done is compile a breakdown of the fees in 119 countries. Do check the official IELTS website in your country, however, because this may be subject to change. So for the most accurate and reliable information, do that first. If you don't see a particular country on the list, it just means the exam isn't available in the country at the moment, and one example of that would be Afghanistan. So I'm going to give you a few examples of costs in various countries, but I will not read out the full list. I will provide a link in the video description below, which will take you to my blog post on this, which has the full list of 119 countries, and you can check that out. So an A country, for instance, Albania, the cost varies between 175 and 205 euros. Austria, 185 to 285 euros. If I go to Cambodia, 185 to 200 US dollars. China, from 1,550 to 2,070 RMB. Iraq, 183 to 300 US dollars. I'm just randomly choosing countries here. Mexico, 4,165 MXN. Oman, from 70 to 103 MR. Slovenia, from 185 to 294 euros. United States, from 195 to 310 US dollars. United Kingdom, from 155 to 210 British pounds. Venezuela, 285 US dollars. And once again, for the complete list, check out my blog post. Key considerations regarding the IELTS exam fee. First of all, refund policy, because life happens and sometimes you might need to cancel your test. If you cancel up to 5 weeks before the test date, you'll receive a full refund minus the administration fee. If you're unable to attend due to serious illness or loss, your case will be considered on individual merits. But of course, look at the refund policy carefully so you can make informed decisions. Are there any fee waivers or discounts? Any ways to save on the IELTS exam? Yes, you'll be happy to know that some organizations offer scholarships or bursaries that cover this. If you're a student or a refugee, you might benefit from these. And I'll give you an example. London South Bank University offers an IELTS waiver for international students that meet certain criteria. So I will provide the link to this below. It's worth exploring opportunities with the organization responsible for administering the IELTS exam in your country, or just searching online for financial assistance options. Seek and rest assured you shall find. But always be vigilant about the authenticity of such offers. Steer clear of scams or fraudulent schemes. In conclusion, the IELTS fee might seem hefty, but the exam is a stepping stone to global opportunities for IELTS test takers. Now that you're equipped with knowledge of the costs involved, you're one step closer to your IELTS goal. So train for the exam, remember to choose something that works for you. Keep practicing, stay positive, and look forward to the day when you'll hold that precious IELTS test certificate in your hands. Happy studying! Thanks for watching and see you soon.